Okay, today we're learning the Gemara Maseches Pesachim Daf Kuf Yudches Amud Aleph. The Gemara says, "V'lama nikra shmoi halal agadol." We have the halal that we all know. We're saying it for Yom Tov, Rosh Chodesh, but then it's Kapitel Kuf Lamed Vov. We're saying it every Shabbos before Baruch Shomar. The Hoidul Hashem Kitov Kilam Chazdei. Why that's called halal agadol? That's called halal agadol. Amar Rabbi Yochanan. Why we call it halal agadol? Amar Rabbi Yochanan Shakadosh Baruch Hu Yoshev Beruma Shel Olam uMechalek Mezonos L'Chol Bria. He's sitting in his place, and he comes down all the way down to us to give us parnasa. That's what's called Noisen Lechem B'Chol Bosor Kilalam Chazdoi. So that's what I call halal agadol. It means it's a big yerida for him to come down all the way to us to support us. Amar Rabbi Shimon Levi, Hana Esrim v'Shisha Kilo Elam Chazda Keneged Mi. In that pasuk we have 26 times we say Kilo Elam Chazda, 26 psukim. Each pasuk we say for something else. Kilo Elam Chazda Keneged Mi. Keneged Esrim v'Shisha Doires Shbora Kadosh Baruch Hu Ba'Elamai V'Lo Nosam Lam Torah. We got the Torah after 26 generation after the creation of the world. So the first 26 generation, Hashem supported the world, and which schus? It says over here, "V'zon oisam b'chazdoi." It was a pure chesed, kindness of Hashem. The world did not earn what Hashem supported them. It was a chesed. After we got the Torah already, through the Torah, we're earning that chesed. That's why we say 26 psukim. It corresponds to the 26th generation from the creation of the world till Matan Torah. That everything was kilo olam chazda. It's a pure chesed, a pure kindness. Amar Rav Chizda, Mai dichsiv hoidul Hashem kitoiv. We're saying the first pasuk hoidul Hashem kitoiv kilo olam chazda. It says hoidul Hashem shgoy vechoy shel odom betoivosoi. So it's two pirushim over here. Hashem, sometimes it takes to a person what he owes to Hashem, and he, while he's punishing him, he's doing it to benefit him. How? Oshir b'shoyrei. He was a rich man. He owes to Hashem a punishment. Instead of going after him, Hashem take away his ox. His ox dies. He feels, oh, I lost my ox, but Hashem did you a favor. He didn't punish your body, punish your ox. Okay, that's one pirush. Too soon I'm going to go to the second pirush. Oni b'seyai. A poor man, he doesn't have an ox, he owns a little lamb. Hashem says, I'm going to punish the lamb. The lamb going to die, but I'm not going to punish the poor itself, his body. That's Hoidul Hashem Kitoiv. That is his kindness. He doesn't punish the person's body. He takes away a little bit from his money, from his property, and that's how it's a big kindness of Hashem. Yosem bevitzosei. An orphan doesn't have much, doesn't have an ox, doesn't have a lamb. He have a little egg that the chicken laid. He says Hashem takes away the egg from him. For him, it's a punishment, but Hashem didn't punish him. Almona b'tarnegolso. Almona, a woman that without a husband, that she Hashem punishing her, takes away the chicken, takes away the rooster, takes away, and that's her punishment. But that's the toiva that Hashem replaces them with their property. It's a big chesed. That's one pirush. The second pirush is Rashi brings over here betoivos soy betoivos sheishpieloi. V'ochi mashma kitoiv kilo elam chazdo chesed hu oisel olam bechitoiv betoiv shenosan loi. Meaning, Hashem takes away something from you, what you owe him. Who gave you the ox? Who gave you the lamb? Who gave you the egg? Who gave you the chicken? Hashem gave it to you. So, in a way, he's punishing you. He's paying himself back from himself. So that's a big favor. If you think about it, who gave it to me from the get-go? Hashem. So that's Hoidul Hashem Kitoiv Kilo Elam Chazdai. It's a big chesed, even when he's taking from us what we owe him. That's his. So that's really a continuation of what we said. Everything is from Hashem. But there is a way, after Matan Torah, we're earning it through Torah. Over here also, a person feels, I earned it, It's my ox, it's my land. Yeah, there's a shtickle earning of it. You did some efforts to it, but it's really Hashem giving it to you. Even after Matan Torah, it's all kindness of Hashem. But Hashem letting us feel through the Torah, you earning a little bit. You're putting your efforts to it. Omar Rabbi Yochanan, Koshin Mazonosov Shel Odom Kiflayim Keoleda. Earning a parnasa, it's not easy. We take it for granted. People feel, everybody is going to earn money. Some people are struggling, some less. But not even, especially people that have parnasa, sometimes they don't realize how much chesed of Hashem in this parnasa. And it says it's kiflayim, the miracle of parnasa. It's kiflayim kiyoleda, from a woman that's giving birth. The ilu b'yoleda ksiv. When Hashem gave a curse to Chava, he told her, "Be'etzav teldi bonim." You're going to give birth with a lot of pain. Birth pain. When Hashem gave a curse to Adam Arish and told him, not be'etzav, be'itzavoin. That's meaning a bigger pain. So meaning a parnasa, it could be a pain. And that part what we have to appreciate when Hashem is giving us parnasa, to thank Hashem for giving us parnasa. Amar Rabbi Elazar, Koshin Mazonosov Shel Odom Kekriyas Yamsuf. Again, all revolving on the perek. It says the parnasa is difficult like Kriyas Yamsuf. Shneimar Noitzan Lechem Lechol Bosor Kilo Elam Chazdoi. That's in this capital. He says V'somich LeGozer Yamsuf LeGzorim. In the same capital, it said about Kriyas Yamsuf, meaning it's very similar. The Kriyas Yamsuf was a huge miracle. We felt the miracle, we saw the miracle. By parnasa, we don't see such a miracle. We feel I work hard, I got parnasa. It says no, it's like Kriyas Yamsuf. Soon we're going to explain this, the connection between them. But that's what he says. So Rashi says over here, the Kriyas Yamsuf says, Kloimar nes godel oisel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You have a big miracle. You have parnasa. Again, some people don't see the miracle in it. Kasher also b'kriyas yamsuf. The miracle is like kriyas yamsuf. V'naf kamina. So what you want to tell me with that? Lemibei rachamei. We should daven for it. So we should daven for. Even though I feel I have parnasa, no, daven to Hashem. I should continue to have parnasa. Now, what's the davening? So it's interesting. In Kuntras Mayan, the Rebbe Rashab, over there in chapter 17, he brings him the Zoyar. He says, Isa, Zoyar Isa, the Rav Yeva Sova. There is a Girsa Rav Yesa, but the Girsa he brings over it's Rav Yeva Sova. That was his name, Rav Yeva Sova. Hoyo mispalel b'chol yom kodem achilo al muzoino sheinosan loy. Every time he's sitting to eat his food, his breakfast, his lunch, his supper, he's davening to Hashem. He says, "Give me my parnasa." Gam afshoyim muzoyne kvar muchal lefonov. The plate sitting in front of him. His wife already served him the food. He's davening to Hashem. "Give me my parnasa." Wait, it's right here. What are you davening for? Even though the food was in front of him, loyal sakin at the shoyle. He was not start to eat till he would ask Mibei Malko B'tzloitza from Hashem with davening. Then he explains why. He explains according the way he explains this whole thing about how the parnasa works. But the Pashtus, we could say, he was davening to earn it. He was davening. I want to earn this. I don't want to get this. The whole idea, like we said before, Matan Torah, we got Matnas Chinam, we got Chesed of Hashem, kindness. We don't want to be embarrassed that we completely didn't earn it, just got it. So through the Torah, we're earning it. So over here also, he wants to daven for it, to earn the parnasa. Don't take it for granted. Thank for it. The similar idea, the Gemara in Brochas, in Perek Shisha, the Gemara says over there, before the bracha, if you eat something without the bracha, it's like stealing from Hashem. After the bracha, it's like you paid for it with the bracha. Same thing over here. The parnasa should not be taken for granted. Thank Hashem for it, daven for it. It should continuously be. There is, like I said, there's other explanation, but that's one of the explanations. Then the Gemara says like this. Koshin, now the Gemara says again about parnasa. Koshin mazonosov shel odom yoser min geula. Could you imagine? We're all waiting for geula. Parnasa is even more difficult than the Geula. The Ilu Begula and the Mefarshim brings, we're talking about the Geula over here, not the Geula Aklolis that we're waiting for Mashiach. Everybody with his own Geula. Everybody has sometimes his own Yeshua. Somebody needs some help with health, somebody with parnasa, somebody with nachas, somebody with shidduchim, whatever your geula, your own personal Yeshua, parnasa is more difficult than all this. Why? The ilu begeula ksiv, Yaakov, when he davened to Hashem, he says, Amalach hagoil oisim mikol ra. Again, you see from the tefillah of Yaakov, talks about his own personal geula. It says, there's a malach Hashem always send me to save me from any bad happening to me. It says, malach ba'alma. He says a malach. It's only malach. V'il b'mezoinas ksiv. Yaakov says, Elokim horoye oisi. Hashem that shepherds me. Meaning, over there, for parnasa, you need more than a malach. You need Hashem himself to help you with parnasa. Soon I'm going to get back to it in a minute, and when we have a few minutes, and we're gonna see all these connections between the Kriyas Yamsuf, Parnasa, the Malach, the Geula. Yeah. Omar Rabbi Shua ben Levi, B'shua Shomar LaKadosh Baruch Hu L'Adam Harishon v'koitz v'darda tatzmiach loch. When Hashem told to Adam Harishon by the curse after the Chetz Etzadas, it's gonna, when you work on the field, it's gonna grow thorns. It's gonna grow things that you don't want. You need to work on it hard to separate them, to throw them away, to eat what you need to eat. Zolgu en of the mois. He misunderstood Hashem. He thought he's gonna be eating the herbs like the animal eat the herbs. He started crying. Me and the donkey gonna eat the same thing. And the Maharsha explained, so meaning if I eat like a donkey, the same thing with donkey, he has a brain of a donkey and he has a behavior of a donkey, that's why he's a donkey. So do you want me to be like a donkey? It bothered him till Hashem explained him, I didn't mean this. Hashem told him, what I meant to say, you're going to have thorns, meaning you're going to work hard till you get to the real food. You're going to throw away a lot of things that are... You have to work hard till you get the pure food. You're gonna eat with a lot of sweat. You're gonna eat bread. When he miyadis karadat, he calmed down. Meaning he didn't mind for him not to be like a donkey. Even he's gonna sweat for it to eat like a human being. It was better for him than to have easy food eating like a donkey. But meaning we see again free meal. Before Hashem offered him, the way he understood was a free meal. I'm going to eat like a donkey. Donkey don't work hard to eat. They go see the grass, eat something he eats. No, he rather work hard, but earn it and be higher level than a donkey. Okay, so now I'm just going to explain briefly, we don't have much time, that it says over here that the Mazonos, the parnasa is difficult like Kriyas Yamsuf. Yeah, then it says it's difficult even more than the geula of the person. The chayre, what's the pshat that's difficult? We don't understand. What's so difficult for Hashem to do Kriyas Yamsuf, number one? Hashem could do anything. And what's so difficult to Hashem to give parnasa? And also the Gemara mentioned in Soita that the zivugim, the shidduchim are kosher Kriyas Yamsuf. Also, we need to understand, what's so difficult? Hashem could do anything. For who it's difficult? For who? For Hashem? He could do anything. So why is it it's difficult? So there was a chassid by the name Rav Dov Zev Wolf of Kozhevnikov. Yeah, Kozhevnikov. He was the Talmud of Rabbi Paritcher. So he says like this. He says the difficult part is Hashem could do anything really. When Hashem created the world, L'gabe Kriyas Yamsuf, Hashem made a t'nai. He made a condition with the minister, with the malach in charge of the water. He told them that they're going to come a day after many generations of the creation, the Jews going to go through Yamsuf, and you're gonna have to split, meaning you have to change your nature. So that's your nature, can be you flow as a river, but then as a water, but gonna come time you have to change your nature for them. He says, no problem, that's what you want. I mean, the king, that's what he wants, that will happen. He says, when the time came, and Hashem waiting for to do his deal. Here's the Jews standing in front of Yamsuf, split the Yamsuf like we made up. He says, but you told me that they're going to be Bnei Israel, the holy nation, the sons of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. They don't look to me. Bnei Israel look like Egyptian. Hashem says, no. Hashem says, you should know they were in Golos for so many years. It's changed the way they look, but they are what I spoke about. They're Bnei Israel. So, now he says, so it was difficult to explain to the Malach of the water that you have to split. I talk about them. That's for sure. He says, and then he says the same thing about parnasa. He says, on the Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, when we're getting granted for our parnasa for the year, we're all standing and doing a big tshuva, a davening. Hashem says, okay, you're going to get parnasa. I have for you a check for the whole year. Slowly you're going to cash the checks. Comes the time to give, comes the Midas Adin, says, I promised parnasa to this guy that the way he davened Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur was a different person. Now he's a different person. That's a difficult. Hashem says, listen, he works hard. It's a golus. That's him. So that's the pshat of it. It says, Elokim ores, Midas Adin, Elokim questions if he bechal deserves this parnasa. He was a different man on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. It says same thing. It says by zivugim. By zivugim, everybody, the husband and wife, they have in their shoyresh, they belong to each other. But after they come down and being in this world, that boy and the girl for so many years, they change a lot. Sometimes they're difficult to trace their shoyresh. They are. This is one origin. So that's what kosher. Kosher meaning through the time of the Golus was so changed, it's so difficult, so it's very difficult to find our right place.